to the snack bar where this guy is purchasing a soda, and then he sees the cassette, and it scares him off, dropping his soda. And then it cuts to the stairway where it like dances on top of the stairs, and it pans down from everybody else, Skips, Pops, Muscle Man, High Five Ghosts, and they're all like, how long is this gonna take? And then Benson, their boss, like shouts out a yell in frustration, and he slams his clipboard as really hard on the floor where it like completely wrecks. And then he like runs off screen, and Skips, Muscle Man, and High Five Ghost and Pops all walk off the stairway except for Mordecai and Rippy. And then it cuts to the hallway where they try to go through this door first, but it's locked. So they had to go through this door, which was open, and then they like closed the door, and they used their body as shields. And he's like, dude, that's it. We gotta do something about this. Well, what can we do? He's unstoppable. Simple. Just fight fire with fire. He's like, dude, hello, fire's just gonna go right through him. Which at first sounded convincing, but then it was like, no, dude, we gotta battle him with our own song. What? We're gonna write the cheesiest, most repetitive, catchiest song ever, and then we'll see how he likes it. Then Ruby goes, aw, snap. And that's the perfect title for their song. And then they have a beat, and then the capsule goes up to the same door, and he feels it's locked because of their bodies barricading it. And then Mordecai shushes Ruby. Then it scratches its head, and it goes through the wall slide to the room, and it like scoops out, and then like both go off screen, and then the door slams behind their back. Then it cuts to the stairway where Mordecai and Rippy stop Pops, and he's like, we need to distract the summertime song. But Pops can't stand that song. But then Mordecai's like, I know, we're gonna get rid of it for good, but we need you to buy us some time. So just go dance and pretend like you're having fun. And then Rippy agrees, he's like, thanks, Pops, as they run down the steps as fast as they can. But then Pops says, but I'm not going to use my best dance moves. And the capsule shows up right next to him, and then he imitates dancing to distract him. And then it cuts to the garage where Mordecai presses notes to this keyboard, which looks a lot like the power, which was from the power of the very first episode of Regular Show. Then he's like, okay, we'll just read that. And lyrics go. And then Rippy goes, that Summertime Lovin'. No, dude, come on, give me something I can use. What do you like? But then he says, partying. And then Rippy goes, and then Mordecai goes like, yeah, It writes it down. And he goes, macaroni. Oh, naps. I love naps. All right, good enough. And then in the background we hear Skips, and he's like, okay, I'm here, and I brought my bass. Wait, how did you? I know everything, remember? I'm eternal. Then they're like, whoa. Nah, I'm just yanking it. I was on the camera, I heard your plan. Then we're like, ugh, let's roll. Then over the walkie-talkie, Pops holds up his walkie-talkie, and he's like, Pops, come in, Pops. Yes, hello? And then they're all in the cart carrying their instruments with them out to the center of the park. And then Mordecai's like, I need you to lure the summertime song outside of the house and into the park, okay? And then Pop says, yes, okay. The party continues this way, my friend, as they both go downstairs out through the front door. And then they like plug in all their equipment. And Mordecai's like, okay, get ready, guys. Wait up. Don't start the party without us, fellas. Wait, Muscle Man, you play something? And then Skip looks over at him and he goes, yeah, Muscle Man blows a mean piece of brass. Yeah. And then High Five Ghost presses the 3 keys as it goes, wow, wow. And you know who else blows a mean piece of brass? And then there's the shot of Pops dragging the music outside. And then Mordecai's like, Pops, get in position. And then the music finally fades. And then he gets into position. And then Ruby's like, 1, 2, 3, 4. As they play their song, and these sound waves come up to the cassette. And then the cassette cannot hear its music anymore. So it turns up its music more. And then all the players go, ah, as they groan. And then they play their music louder. And then the capsule is like, okay, this calls for extreme measures. as it blows up a purple beam into the air, and the guys shoot up green. And then there are these two rock and rollers, and these people symbolize how they're doing in the fight. So they both X out, and then the impact is so strong it collapses out the snack bar and Benson's apartment window as he looks out it, and then he like runs out the window. And then it seems like the capsule is too strong for them, but then they continue to fight on. And then they like go, ugh. And then as Mordecai looks off to the side, and then Benson in the car, like in frustration. And then Mordecai's like, oh shoot, it's Benson. And then he like pulls off to the side, and he's like, unbelievable. Look, Benson, we didn't mean, you guys forgot the most important thing about writing a catchy song. And then his sheet revealed this amazing drum set. And they go, whoa. Then he puts on a sweatband, and it's like, it's gotta have a beat. Then he plays the drums incredibly. Then he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and then they play the music much better. And then their guitarist like dodges the blade, and then the capsule like gets down onto the for like it's weak, and then their guitarist gets in a position and then like whacks the other like in the face, and then it like breaks up step by step by step. Then it finally collapses and bursts into flame, and then there's this big shot of the park where this big cloud and then dissolves, and then there's nothing else, and then they all go yeah as they celebrate. And then Benson like gets down from the car, and Mordecai's like, man, Benson, that was amazing. I don't know you could play the drums like that. Well, it's a funny story. And then Benson has the beat as Ruby in the background goes, aw snap, come to our macaroni party, then we'll take a nap, aw snap. And his eyes are like as jumbo size, like he was playing the summertime song. Then he goes, aw snap, and everyone goes, no! Like they're gonna have to do it all over again, except Ruby. Then Ruby goes, macaroni party, then we'll take a nap. And then he stops and it cuts to black, and then the credits roll. Regular show. Originally created by J.G. Wendell. This is my jam. Illustrated and directed by me, Ryan Hillman. And this is for you, Cartoon Network Studios.